Every single day, you're making choices that shape your entire future. And most of them, you don't even notice. You hit snooze, you stay silent, you scroll past the moment that could have changed everything. Not because you're lazy, but because life has quietly trained you to freeze. But what if I told you there are real, proven life hacks that can snap you out of that autopilot? Tiny shifts, backed by science and stories, that can completely change how you move through the world. This isn't motivation fluff. These are tools, weapons. And once you have them, life starts to bend in your direction. Life hack number 1, the 5-second rule. You ever feel stuck in your head? Like you know what you should do? Speak up, send the message, take the chance, but your body just freezes. That's not laziness. That's survival mode. Your brain's built to protect you from discomfort, and it's damn good at it. The 5-second rule interrupts that cycle. You count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Why backwards? Because your brain has to focus to count that way. It stops looping fear and shifts to action. I used it during a brutal season of my life. I was waking up late, missing calls, ghosting opportunities. One morning, I set the alarm, and instead of hitting snooze, I said out loud, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. I sat up before I could argue with myself. That one moment started a streak. A week later, I got a call for a freelance gig that turned into my full-time job. It doesn't make fear go away. It just stops it from winning. Life hack number 2, the 2-minute rule. You don't need a massive productivity system. You need a way to just start. That's where this rule comes in. If it takes 2 minutes or less, do it now. No delay. That plate in the sink? Wash it. That quick reply? Send it. That sock on the floor? Pick it up. But it gets deeper. James Clear, the guy behind this rule, talks about using it to build habits too. Want to write a book? Start by opening the doc and writing 1 sentence. Want to get fit? Just put your shoes on and walk for 2 minutes. I had a friend who couldn't stick to a workout plan. So I told him, forget the gym. Just commit to 2 minutes of movement a day. Jumping jacks, walking, anything. 2 months later, he's working out 5 days a week. Because 2 minutes turned into 10, then 20, then a lifestyle. The trick isn't doing everything. It's lowering the bar just enough that your brain can't make excuses. It's not about discipline. It's about motion. Because once you start, finishing becomes a lot easier than stopping. Life hack number 3. Silence is a superpower. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room to be heard. Sometimes it's the quietest person who controls the entire room. Silence, it's a weapon. A pause after a question, that's pressure. And pressure cracks the truth. I remember being in a salary negotiation. I asked for a number I was nervous about, then said nothing. I just let the silence sit. It felt like forever. The hiring manager squirmed a little, then said, "Okay, we can do that." If I had filled that silence with nervous talk, I would have talked myself out of a better deal. This isn't just about work, it's powerful in relationships too. In arguments, instead of snapping back, just pause. The other person often softens. Because silence creates space, and space invites honesty. Don't rush to fill the quiet. Let it work for you. Sometimes your silence says more than any sentence ever could. This works in arguments, relationships, sales, everywhere. Let this silence work for you, because people often reveal the most when you say the least. Life hack number 4. Show up tired. People think success looks like peak energy, perfect timing, and feeling ready. But most success is showing up when you're tired, when you don't want to, when the bed feels warmer than the gym and the couch feels better than the laptop. I used to think I could only write when I was inspired. You know, that whole tortured artist vibe. Then I realized the people I admired were showing up even when they weren't inspired. A friend of mine, a single mom, wrote an entire novel between 10 p.m. and midnight while her kids slept. She was exhausted, but she showed up anyway. Now that book's published. Success doesn't come from being in the mood. It comes from making the work part of your life. No matter what mood you're in, show up. Tired, late, unmotivated, but show up. Because most of the time, the magic happens after you push through that moment you wanted to quit. Discipline isn't about feeling good. It's about doing what matters when you don't feel good. Life hack number 5. Dopamine detox. Every scroll, every notification, every like, it's like a little shot of dopamine. It feels good for a second, but over time, it messes you up. You lose your focus, you feel restless. You start needing bigger hits to feel anything. A dopamine detox is like a reset button for your brain. It's not about cutting joy, it's about cutting junk. Take a day off social media. No videos, no sugar, no music even. Just be. I did it on a weekend once. The first few hours were torture. I didn't know what to do with myself. But by afternoon, I started writing again. I went for a walk with no podcast. I sat with my thoughts and this shocked me. I liked it. Another friend replaced Instagram time with sketching in a notebook. After a week, her anxiety dropped like crazy. She wasn't being pulled in 100 directions anymore. She was present. We're not built for this constant stimulation. But the moment you step away from it, you start feeling human again. I tried it for 24 hours, no phone, no music, just silence. That night, I slept like a baby. I haven't felt that clear in years. Life hack number 6. Rejection is redirection. Rejection feels like the universe telling you you're not good enough. But more often, it's just a plot twist in a better story. I got rejected from a job I thought was my dream. I was crushed. I kept replaying the interview, obsessing over what I did wrong. But because I didn't get that job, I applied somewhere else, somewhere I would have never considered. That place ended up teaching me skills I use every day now. It opened doors the dream job never would have. My cousin auditioned 5 times for Broadway and got rejected every time. But that pushed him into writing. Last year, he got a script deal with Netflix. Rejection doesn't mean you're not ready. It means that thing wasn't meant for you. It clears space. It redirects you towards something better, something that actually fits. The truth is, some of the best things in my life only happened because I heard no. So next time you do, don't shut down. Pivot. Rejection isn't the end. It's a redirection. It's life saying, not this, something better. If you're facing a no right now, hang in there. You're just being rerouted. These hacks, they're not viral trends. They're survival tools. Real, tested, powerful. You don't need to change your life overnight. Just pick one. Start small. And I promise, everything else starts shifting too. If this felt real for you, like we're in the same boat, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me, which one are you going to try this week?